Hey guys, Break here, and today I want to do a video on something a lot of you may have forgotten about and a lot of you have stopped doing, but actually what some people are using to make millions of gold still at the end of the expansion. What we are talking about is Obliterum. So you guys remember I may have done a few videos on Obliterum many months ago, but pretty much a lot of people have just stopped doing it. Either they can't be bothered or they think maybe it's not profitable. Who would want to use Obliterum now? Well, as is seen from the Twink gear still selling and the Raid gear still selling, people always want gear, guys, and people definitely want the Obliterum because it's pretty cheap now. It's very easy for them to just buy crafted gear, obliterate it up, and it's a really easy and pretty cheap way of getting your ults geared. Anyway, guys, there are a few tricks that we can do. So first of all is the Skull Blaster, which is the engineering item. Now this obliterates into over 5 Obliterum on average, and it often sells very cheap. I'd like to say a big thanks and shout out to Lazy Goldmaker for this idea. But like I say, guys, about 5 Obliterum, over 5 Obliterum, and look, they're selling for like 100 gold on my server because who wants to buy them anymore? So we'll buy all these out and we will obliterate them and we'll see how much gold we make. And I'm thinking we're going to make a lot because we're literally spending 100 gold on them, which is kind of crazy. So here we are, guys. You go over to the Obliterum Forge and let's see what kind of stuff we are getting. You guys can use Easy Obliterate, lots of different add-ons for obliterating, but there we go. Got almost 6 Obliterum from that one, and I presume it's going to be pretty similar for the others. We got 600 from that one. Let's see, what are we getting from this one? We got ourselves 464, and from this last one we got ourselves about 500. So there you go, guys. I spent about 400 gold, maybe 500 gold on 4, and I ended up getting, let's have a look. So I ended up getting 21 Obliterum, almost 22, and that equals over 9,000 gold. 500 gold spent, 9,000 gold got. Such an easy way to make gold, guys. You can sell these in stacks of 10. They sell pretty quick on most servers in stacks of 10. Or you can mix it up, sell it in stacks of 5, some in stacks of 5, some in stacks of 10, whatever you like, really. So next up, again, are the dual crafting gems, the uncut gems, or the cut gems, whatever's cheapest, but usually the uncut gems. Now these give you about 64 ash, or if you get 5 of them, it can be turned into 3 Obliterums. So 5 of these would cost me, what, 550 gold? 3 Obliterums on my server, they're 450 each, so that would equal 1,300. So I can turn myself 550 into 1,300, 1,400. It's a real crazy profit. So let's bar these out and do it again. I do want to remind you guys that I am on a rather high pop server. Not the highest pop, but one of the high pops. And it's going to be even more profitable on a lot of the medium pops and low pops. It will sell a bit slower, the Obliterum, but still you're likely to make a nice profit. If you do end up watching this video late, and a few other people might have already bought out the auction house and resetting it, but that's fine, just keep it in mind, and in a few days time when people forget about the video or whatever, you guys can go try it and you'll probably make a nice bit of gold. As I say, guys, I do use the Easy Obliterate add-on, and it's quite a good add-on, so I do suggest you guys use it if you're interested in doing lots of obliterating. It does make things quite quick. And you can press the auto select, so you literally just have to press one button once that's ticked. So that's really good. Anyway, we're obliterating all the florid malachite we bought for about 115 gold each, and each one gets us, like I say, around 64 on average, so it's going to be pretty profitable for me, I believe. And you guys can do this with all the gems, but florid malachite's usually the cheapest. I think Hesselian and Labradorite. Labradorite's often very cheap as well, so do check that one out. But check your server out for all of the gems, and we'll see which one's cheapest. All of the new gems that were added in 7.3. Speaking of clicking, there are the different potions that you can also obliterate, but they just obliterate for like 1.5 ash each. It's really annoying, and it takes you so much clicking to make any profit, so I don't usually bother unless it's ridiculously profitable on your server, or unless you have very little gold. I wouldn't suggest that, but it can be used to make quite a nice bit of profit. So the ancient healing potions in particular, you can obliterate and try and make some profit on. You can even make them and try and make some profit. It's probably better. But yeah, I don't bother with it because it's a bit boring for me. Okay, so we just got ourselves 22 Obliterum. And we spent about 3,600 gold on the gems. So 3,600 has turned to 9,600. Again, a 6,000 gold profit really easily in just a few seconds. And I will just show you guys the other gems work just as well. And I will just obliterate these last two and we'll see what's happening. So that's most of the stuff you want to be obliterating, guys. The only other thing we haven't really talked about are the ring enchants. Now, I have obliterated these in videos multiple times before, and they do certainly make a profit. So the ring enchants I'm talking about are these bad boys here, the different bindings. So they get around 130 ash each, or if you buy 3 of them, you'll probably get 4 Obliterum. Unfortunately, on my server, it's not that profitable at the moment. If I bought 3 of these, it would be, what, about 1,600 gold, and 4 Obliterum also equals about 1,600 gold, maybe 1,700, but it's just really not worth it. But I'm sure on some of your guys' servers, it will be worth it, so you can always check it out. So yeah, guys, that is the main part of this video. Really just think about Obliterum, look at the prices on your server, sell in stacks of 10, and you can always sell for more, guys. You don't have to sell at the very lowest price. I've talked about pretty stacking and all that before, but if you're selling in a stack of 5 or a stack of 10, you can sell for a bit more than the average price of 1 or the lowest price of 1, because people are lazy and they'll just want to buy out your 10, even if it is a bit more expensive than buying 10 singles. But definitely look at those engineering items, definitely look at the enchants and obviously the gems, and maybe if you're feeling like it, try and do some alchemy shuffle as well. It's not for me, but maybe you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, guys, there are still people making millions of gold using this. I just made about 20,000 gold profit or something in literally 5 minutes or less. It probably would have taken me if I wasn't doing a video. And if you can do that every day, then people are making a lot of gold with these methods. Now, I do want to check on a few other servers just to make sure it's not my server being crazy and show you guys that it can happen on lots of servers. So on this server, Obliterum is over 1,000 gold and the gems are literally under 100 gold. So if you can buy out 5 gems, it would cost you about 400 gold or something, and you could turn that into 3 Obliterums, which would be 3,000 gold. So every 5 gems you obliterate is making you like 2,500 gold profit or something crazy like that. So pretty ridiculous on this server. Just found myself a Skull Blaster for 1k. We can turn that into Obliterum over 5 Obliterum, so that would be 5,500 gold. Again, 4,000 gold profit just from obliterating 1 item. Again, we could buy out the Labradorites. They're a bit more expensive, but still, we could buy out 5 for under 1,000. That would give us 3 Obliterum, which would be 3,000. Crazy profits. So we will check out one more server to make sure I'm not going crazy and really lucky. Here, the Obliterum is 550 gold. Skull Blasters are too expensive, unfortunately. Labradorites at 220. And in fact, the versatile Labradorites are at 2 gold. And the others are at like 120, which is ridiculous. I mean, I just have to buy this out, guys. I'm sorry. I just got 20 Labradorites, which should equal about 12 Obliterum. I got them for 40 gold. 12 Obliterum on this server is like over 6,000 gold. I just got a free 6,000 gold. Can buy these out again. Remember to check the cut gems as well, guys. They can sometimes be weirdly cheap, especially the Labradorites, because no one likes versatility. But anyway, even these guys that are at like 120 gold, again, 5 of those would equal around 600 gold, and we get 3 Obliterums from that, so like 1,500 gold. Really easy profits. The Florid Malachite, again, making really nice profit from those. And anyway, guys, there you go. It's not just my server. A lot of servers you'll be able to make some nice profit from these. Just keep on checking, do a scan every day. You can make some TSM groups for them if you want. Lots and lots of different things you can do, but just keep checking because it's such an easy way to make gold. And if you can do it on a mass scale, and if you're on a relatively good server, you can sell lots of these a day, and you can start making hundreds of thousands of gold, if not millions, over a few weeks and months, just from Obliterum in a few seconds. So really easy. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, see ya.